tell us about the awards and what you're trying to accomplish.
Well, what we're trying to do is we're trying to make sure that financial reporting on the Nairobi Stock Exchange particularly, but right across the whole accounting scenario in Kenya, is going to be up to world-class standards. This is not a new award, actually. It's been in existence since 1986, but in 2002 we revamped it into what we now call the FIRE Award. It's the Financial Reporting Excellence Award. What we do is we look at the different sectors in the economy. We look at banking, we look at insurance, we look at industrial, commercial and service companies. This year we've also started looking at a number of what we call SACCOs, savings and cooperative societies, and also it's quite a big segment in the Kenya economy, that, and also we've been looking at the financial reporting of small and medium-sized enterprises, because they have adopted the International Financial Reporting Standard for SMEs, for small and medium-sized enterprises. So the whole idea of the competition is to try to bring to the notice of the public that financial reporting is a very, very serious thing, first of all. We have one of the biggest stock markets in Africa. It's a very small market compared to the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. We have only 55 companies quoted on the Nairobi Stock Exchange. It's an old exchange. It's been in existence since 1954.
Right.
But we're trying to get more companies to list on the Nairobi Stock Exchange. But at the same time, we've got a lot of foreign interests coming into Kenya, a number of American investors, a number of UK investors. They see returns very, very much better on this frontier market than what they're getting in the United States or in Europe at the moment. And the result is we want to give those people the confidence that they can actually get a set of accounts which is going to give them as much information in Kenya as they would get anywhere in the world.
Okay, Dr. McFie, just talk to us about the fact that there are 87 entrants for this year's award, which is significantly higher than last year. So what's made it fashionable this year? You're talking about a sense that if you participate, it reinforces your commitment to best practice and good governance, but what else?
Yes, well, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, we actually introduced a couple of new classes this year. One is precisely these savings and credit organizations. It wasn't a large number. We actually invited local government to be involved this year, but unfortunately local government in Kenya doesn't produce very good sets of accounts, and well, it's a little bit behind the process, unfortunately. So the result is that well, we then did have, as I say, a number of SACCOs, a number of also small and medium-sized enterprises. But every year we get a large number of companies from the banking industry, not only banks quoted on the Nairobi Stock Exchange, but also banks in Kenya have to publish, it's a public document, so they have to publish their financial reports and make them public, and so do insurance companies in Kenya.
Okay.
So we get a number of insurance companies and banks which are not quoted on the Nairobi Stock Exchange, but who do take part in this particular competition.
Okay,
and also,
the competition has now gone regional, and that's really to coincide with the consolidation of the East African community and the common market. Just tell us what it means for companies regionally to be part of this award.
Well, what happens is we also now look at Tanzanian companies. We didn't get very many entries this year, but we had a number. Also, we had a number of entries from Uganda. Now, we found in our study of those financial statements that they didn't quite come up to the level of Kenyan financial statements. But one has to keep in mind that this particular competition has been in progress in Kenya for many years. The result is that we actually give those companies which take part, we give feedback to them, and as a result of that, those companies are able to actually improve their financial reporting on a year-on-year basis. Tanzanian companies and Ugandan companies are now taking part. We're very, very happy to see them. This is obviously going to raise accounting standards on the Dar es Salaam Stock Exchange and also on the Kampala Stock Exchange.